ഹലോ ഗൈസ്, കേൾക്കാമെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പോഴേ എവിടെ വെച്ചാ തുടങ്ങുന്ന പിടുത്തമില്ലല്ലോ. കാണാം. ഈ സ്ഥലമായിരിക്കുമല്ലോ ഇപ്പം. സ്ട്രീം 11 ബോട്ട് റണ്ണിങ്. അമ്മേ, ഇവിടെ എല്ലാം മഞ്ഞായ.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
എൻ്റെ പീസ് എടുക്ക്. അത് ലോഡ് നമുക്ക് ബഫ് ഉണ്ടോ നോക്കട്ടെ.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
ഇവിടെ വെച്ച് ലാഗ് അടിച്ച്. ഞാൻ ഇച്ചിരി ഡിജിറ്റൽ വൈബ്രൻസ് ഒക്കെ കൂട്ടിയിടാറുണ്ട്. മാതിരി സപ്താഹ.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
ചെറിയ ലാഗ് പോലെ.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
ഇതെല്ലാം എന്താ മീഡിയം കിടക്കുന്നത്? തൽക്കാലം എങ്ങനെയാ പോവാ?
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Pelt. Poor beast, still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when...
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Yes, good lord. You can...
അടികൂടിയല്ലേ പറ്റത്തോ?
It's been ages since I found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. Nothing to poach in Arrowsburg except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter. Seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Someone messing about. Pull! Tiger, and break!
Arrest the momentum.
Let me over! You after the... I'll say that one hurt. Let me over!
Expelliarmus.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's it. Lightfoot, it's the word.
I could swear there's something. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with Hocus Totalis. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under.
Hocus Totalis.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise. A few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact! You ought to come back on pudding. Took you for a troll the other day. Such a troll you are!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
You're not going to know how nice of you to stop by.
See how you like this?
Enjoy suffering!
Number of wine coming back this way. Let's get this over.
Nice try!
Never been a fan of this.
Back for more. Not the brightest child.
Can bring you.
Protect her! Let me out! I won't go down if he... Let me out! My is my body. Let me out!
Accio. Ringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Accio. Ringo.
Let me out!
Arresto. Hold
still!
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Arresto. Glacius. Incendio.
Stop that! Let me out!
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraint.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Descendo. Confringo. Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Stream buffed.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which are certain will prove useful in the field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
എന്തെങ്കിലും ഇഷ്യൂ ഉള്ളതാണോ? അതറിയാൻ പറ്റും. Nvidia ആപ്പിൻ്റെ പ്രശ്നം. ഡിറീകോളിനെ പിടിക്കാം.
Again for delivering those potions. Hopefully Pippin's quality will meet mine and my client's expectations.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Arresto momentum. Glacius! Levioso! Accio! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Descendo! Levioso! Oh, no, you don't. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Accio. Do cooperate, won't you? Descender! Assignment's all finished. Incendio. Levioso. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Glacius. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Defendo. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Defendo.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
위생그 노박이요.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
I take it you're ready to...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Bombarda.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice. Shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
നമുക്ക് ഹോക്സ്മീഡിൽ പോയി സാധനം വാങ്ങാം. എവിടെയൊക്കെ പോകാനുണ്ട്. അയ്യോ, അത് കുഴപ്പമില്ലായിരിക്കും. ജി റെൻഡർ റിലേഷൻ 37%. എന്താ മാറ്റാൻ പറ്റാത്ത?
carrying her at night these days.
I did see you.
Incendio! Levioso!
ചത്തുപോയ ഇല്ല.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
You did away with all those dark wizards? Oh, I can't believe it. But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
അതിനുവേണ്ടി രസമായിട്ടാണ്.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
ഫ്ലക്സ് സ്പീഡ് എവിടെ കിട്ടുന്ന?
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure.
I'll look after you. Revelio.
I'd like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Protego! What do we have?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Fine now, Demi guys.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. You have a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
അടുത്ത് തന്നെയായിരുന്നു സ്ഥലം.
So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio.
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 That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Library.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Pepper Up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal.
Revelio.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Want to test your knowledge on some more difficult questions?
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
What do you say? Mr. 5000?
Arresto momentum. Revelio.
അത് ഇങ്കർ റിപ്പോർട്ട് സൈസ്
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Revelio.
Cyclops Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on...
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now, had my dark wizards here.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Glacius.
Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. Shame, really. With Ranrock's camps cleared out, I have a feeling he'd have given up on dark magic altogether.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Accio. Is that Imperius? What's Jumper? Must be Bardolph. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Thank you for all that you've... Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd!
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, this can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
What do we have here?
Revelio.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating. Taking owls a bit too literal, if you ask me.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
I haven't been called Puff.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Descendo!
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Leviosa!
Since our visit to Feldcroft...
Arresto Momentum! Glacius!
Just north of the Forbidden Forest. I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Tips in the hat, if you please.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea. but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Only I could get my hands on big.
Revelio.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I?
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal. We're making quick progress.
Revelio. For better or for worse, we're in.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Fortunate end for you.
Stop! I'm afraid of heights!
Descendo!
Coming back this way.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or
Revelio.
the fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
That bridge has seen better days.
Reparo. Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's lawyers all but declared war.
Lumos. Incendiary. Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Hello demon kid. Welcome to the stream. चलो दूरी enemies पर
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take
Accio.
I've no will for you!
Accio.
back this one.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Finger. Confringo. We're not finished yet. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Finger. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Finger.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Revelio. Confringo.
Have a look around in peace.
Expelliarmus.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Revelio. Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. Wasn't expecting that.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
വഴിയുള്ള കുറെ പോണമല്ലോ.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Another passageway. We should search the room first. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this
Wingardium
piece feels
Leviosa.
odd.
Lumos.
Lumos.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
Well, this is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Protego!
My friends and I like to spend our evenings.
Game's the best one ever!
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio. Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit.
You are very welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting your friend, Lodgok.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the
This place has seen better days. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. That's that. Settled. Revelio. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Preparo. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Incendio. Levioso. Defendo. Revelio. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Clever. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Levioso, incendio.
still can't believe we're inside.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Such arrogance.
Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
I'll be quiet.
Someone there? Ramrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. Pity, not quite. That was meant for me. Ramrock cannot know there was a Jesus here.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Armit. You have my word.
Revelio.
We're being watched by a door.
Revelio.
Incendio.
Revelio.
Accio.
Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Confringo.
Yes, of course.
What was that? Someone.
Accio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
Revelio.
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Are you sure you're not a muggle? One less human to worry.
Confringo.
Didn't have to end this way. Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find
a schematic. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
What the best meals you've ever eaten?
Arrest the momentum.
Wait a moment. Why is a crap not quiet enough? I won't rest.
Too late. You've learned the error of your ways.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills.
No one there? Fight!
Pity. I've been fighting since. Akio, not no why.
Was that your best? Your spells glance off of it.
Confringo. Akio. Expelliarmus.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boy. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Akio. Revelio. Revelio. Reparo.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio. Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Geforce. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Defendo. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
It's Totalis.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of Gringotts. I was only young, mind. But not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Revelio.
Get him!
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Mommy. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacis. Leviosa. Incendio. Glacis. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
I'll be quiet.
Bombarda. Incendio.
Please don't do that. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Revelio. I hope Professor
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
അപ്പോൾ ഇന്നത്തെ ലൈവ് ഇവിടെ വെച്ച് തീർക്കുക. ഇപ്പം നാളെ വരാം. അറിയാൻ വയ്യ, ഇത് കാരണമാണോ ലാഗെന്നും അറിയാൻ വയ്യ. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്നത്തെ ലൈവ് നിർത്തുവാണ്.